Well, hello there, Internet. Thank you for being ever so patient. It's another wonderful episode of Play Economy. I am one of your hosts, Rhinoceros Rex, joined as always by the illustrious Bekatron. Thanks for jumping in here tonight. Tonight, tonight. What a fun, festive thing that we totally have planned and are totally ready for. 10 minutes past the hour. Here we go. It's going to be a lot of fun. Joined tonight by Pierre and Mirko. I guess really quickly, like 30 seconds, give your quick elevator pitch on who you are, and then a few housekeeping notes.
You start with me or Pierre?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Okay. Yeah, basically, a gamer by heart, from the very old days, I would say, and now, playing in the Web3 space together with all of you here in the podcast. But of course, we have our project UNIX Gaming, and purely gaming focus, and happy to see what's the space coming or what we can build in 2023 together, and that's why we are here and having fun. And thank you for having me.
Of course. And then Pierre.
Cool. Thank you for having me as well. So I'm Pierre, also a gamer at heart, and during the day, I'm in the partnership team at Immutable. So Immutable, one of the leading, protocol and all-end solution for Web3 gaming. So been doing this for quite a long time. Like you might know some of my title, Gods Unchained, Guild of Guardian. Also working closely with Illuvium, etc., etc. So focus on gaming. 2023 very big for Web3, so it's going to be a busy year.
I know. I hope you all feel the same way. That is going to be the #1 onboarder of people into crypto is gaming in 2023. That was my New Year's resolution, knowing full well that I am not in control of that. So, I bit off way more than I can chew, probably. Quick housekeeping notes. Actually, hold on. I don't even see it. Oh, my goodness. And Pierre, we'll switch the screens around so you don't have to be associated necessarily with SXBet. Didn't even have the logo up there. Here we go. I'm back in it. So, holy shit, I need to pull up a lot of stuff. So tonight, not only did my Windows computer already fail me on playing games, but it's still there. It's still there. It's just like I tried to play Undead Blocks. It wasn't working. We're gonna play some Undead Blocks tonight. Don't worry. But I was sitting around, and obviously we all know it's a Monday. You know how everyone feels about Mondays. And it got me thinking about one of my favorite characters of all time. I have probably every comic book of Garfield. I've been reading Garfield for a very, very long time. And, the Mondays, everyone has a case of the Mondays. So I figured, what if I tried my hand at writing a Garfield comic and just see if I have the chops to make it as a comic artiste. I'm not an exceptional drawer, so I didn't really prepare that much. But I'm going to set the stage. Here is my attempt at a Garfield comic. Scene: Garfield kitchen. John is standing at the counter holding a bag of cat food. Hey, Garfield, I just brought this new band of cat food. It's supposed to be super high quality and nutritious. Cut to Garfield lounging on the couch, looks way too tired and way too unimpressed. I haven't had my cup of coffee yet, and I bet that tastes like cardboard. Well, you won't know unless you try. Come on, give it a chance. Otis, stop jumping on the counter! And then Garfield reluctantly gets up and approaches the counter, pours himself a cup of coffee, and sits next to where John is pouring the cat food into a bowl. Fine, I'll give it a taste, but if I don't like it, I'm gonna go back to that old cheap stuff. Garfield takes a sip of coffee, his whiskers curl, and based on how strong the sip of coffee is, he then takes a bite of the cat food and immediately perks up surprised. Oh, wow, this is actually pretty good. It's moist, flavorful, and I can actually see real bits of meat in there. John smiles, very pleased. See, I told you, it was high quality. Otis, outside! We go potty outside! John turns back to Garfield, and with all the essential vitamins and minerals it's packed with, it's good for you too. Well, I'm convinced. This is the only cat food for me from now on. And cat food Garfield looks directly at the camera. If you want the best for your feline friend, Give SX.bet cat food a try. You won't be disappointed that they use great ingredients like being the largest blockchain betting platform by both volume and users with over 225 million in bets since its inception. I also love that unlike traditional cat foods or traditional centralized betting, SX Bet is a decentralized betting exchange that offers peer-to-peer betting with the ability to have SX Bet tokens as they bet and even earn by staking. A grumpy cat like me just loves that. Also, when you're thinking of your best feline friend, you can bet in crypto on major professional sports, esports, crypto, NFTs, and more. Plus, SX Bets flip the script on traditional centralized betting platforms, allowing users to own the house. Then it cuts to Garfield winking. Not another Monday. And that is my Garfield.
Wow. Wow. I was going to say, did GPT-3 write this for you? But that's only a Ryan original. Like, I don't think AI can come up with that yet. They're just too creative for the AI.
They haven't reached into the recesses of the Ryan Day name yet. But
Not yet.
Here we are. So thank you.
What?
I was just saying I enjoyed the voice impressions.
Oh,
like how you distinguished that. That was cool.
You know,
There was a 1 week practice with the all speecher. I don't know.
Of course,
I couldn't do it.
Yeah. You know, it's you got to put in the time and the effort. You know, this is what it's all about.
I mean, Ryan should have been an actor, but he's just sitting here with us instead.
Fun fact: I was a thespian back in high school. I was a triple letter student, so I lettered in winter track and field, spring track and field, and theater. And so they gave me a letter jacket for theater. So I am a triple letter athlete. Don't take that away from me.
Nice.
Well, thank you guys for hopping in. Really excited to dig in. So while we were playing the music, I was thinking, what if we do a head 2v2 competition? 2 of us will play at a time because we can do duos and undead blocks, and then the winner gets the bragging rights forever and always. And we can like put it up on screen while it's happening, as long as one other person can share their screen while I'm not actively playing on the duos. So let's pull that up so we can jump right in and start playing video games so people can watch us play video games, which is all they seem to really care about here in this world. Let me share my screen as we pull this up. Ooh, that's a black screen. Here we go. And let me know if you all can hear a little bit of sound. I turned the sound very low because it blasts out. Can you hear anything?
No.
Dang it. All right. I thought I had it set up.
There was before. There was some background sound. So
Yeah,
I don't know what
here we
it
go.
was from the
Here we
game.
go. I might have a. There we go. That should be right. Automatically adjust mic volume. Whatever. All right. There we go. Let's see if it comes in now. As I'm here, press E. Log in. If not, we can just watch, and we'll just have to deal with no sound on the other side. Let me turn it up.
Some music is playing.
We got some music coming through.
Yeah.
There. All right. So let us jump on in. If one of you guys wants to make a room that I can jump into,
I'm just doing that right now.
Okay, perfect. All right, so Pierre and I are going to play first. So that gives Mirko, you a very big opportunity to talk about what's UNIX up to. What are you guys building? What's
been going on since we last spoke to you?
Yeah, it's been a while, you know.
Yeah.
But let's get ready first on your end here with the invite code. Yeah.
One. J. It's typing in slow. There we go. I think that's right. Nope. Capital J. Come on.
Wait, we're not going in there too, are we?
No, I think it's just two.
No, we're just watching them. I saw also you in the armory or survivors. You can change the character, so you can select a woman if you want. Or you the bald dude, you know.
Survivors, yeah. I'm always a bald dude. Ooh, I'll go girl. You know, I'm feeling that. Oh, can I not equip? How do I equip? There you go. Equipped. Done. All right.
That worked.
There
you probably also want to change just your settings, the sensitivity for mouse. Yeah.
All right. Good.
You can make it 100. It's okay. Yeah.
Put it like 30 is a lot still. Like probably like 20.
Right.
I would do 8. You know.
All right. I'll stick with 10. Standard sensitivity.
10 is good. Yeah.
All right, good. Thanks for the
Are you
heads up.
sure?
Before I'm just like spinning all around. Going,
For
Alright.
Fortnite players, it's 10. You know, like OG is like 1.5, 2. You know.
Well, Undead Blocks is ready for when the AIs take over and they're just
And
battling each other.
that was really like back in the days in Counter-Strike 1.6, you have like your config, and it's like you programming your aiming, you know, like 1.01 sensitivity more, the crosshair like this. And you know, I actually played on New Year. I was playing Counter-Strike 1.6. You know,
Really?
yeah.
There's a system that could run that.
No, it's still in Steam. You can download it.
Okay.
It's
Wow.
regular, and it costed me actually 81 cents, you know, to install it.
Do you see me?
Yes. Hello. There we are.
Okay, good luck,
Nice.
guys. Yeah, I'm cheering for you. You can do it, boys. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. What do we got to do? What do we want this? Refill ammo? Cost
No, you
500.
don't need to. You don't need to right now. We can wait on the zombies. So we run out. When we run out, we'll just come back.
Ooh,
So you
they're
run
coming.
with shift on the left. Oh shit!
Where'd you go?
Like here,
Okay.
there's one. We got one.
Make sure you don't have
Is it behind
unlimited ammunition, yeah?
Oh, it's gonna get you.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're doing really bad.
Come
Oh
on,
my God.
come on.
Run!
Ah! Jumping, running.
I'm gonna save you.
All right. There we go.
Ah,
Okay, I think Bekah, maybe we give them the guys another shot, yeah. This is
We need a warm-up round.
you know.
I
There we go. We
died.
survived. You
So
died?
I died. I don't know how that happened, but I guess will I resuscitate? No, you're alone.
I
Damn.
don't know. I'm
Uh-oh,
getting
uh-oh,
I
Ryan.
think
Oh,
that was the warm up, okay?
Yeah,
Go
The
behind
next
the
one
warm-up.
counts,
Go
okay?
behind
Because Bekah and I,
Go
we
back
are
here and
ready.
Get some munition. Get some munition.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Quick
Gotta
E,
reload.
yeah.
Gotta reload. Reloading. There we go. Round 2.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, no, but in UNIX gaming, yeah, we actually like went a little bit quiet, just you know, maybe like many other projects, you know. I'm so happy to survive 2022, to be honest.
Yeah.
It was crazy at the end and with FTX and all that stuff, but I mean, it's not really affecting anything, you know. Like there have been for sure a few poor people who got, you know, smashed from that event and so on, but no, I think last time we spoke also with Ryan was like basically, hey, focus on building, you know. And I know also like oh yeah. Now it's
I need
getting messy
ammo.
here.
You're out of
Run.
ammo?
You can run with the shift on the left.
There we go. Got it. Oh, yeah.
Okay, then now it's survival mode,
Ugh.
same as 2022 here. Yeah,
I
Ryan.
know, right? They're all coming. I think I see SBF. Oh,
Yeah, it is.
there's no. Ah,
The tanks are coming after you.
the suits.
Did we lose? Well, you carried the team really good.
There we go.
Okay.
Basically did nothing.
So, yeah, I think Bekah, did we give them another shot for that? It was such like it wasn't a
I think
blink
we
of an
give them
eye, you
another
know, like
shot.
I was preparing for this, and I was like watching some other streamers that were like at like level 76, and I was like, all right, you know, I'll be happy if I get to like level 25, and here we are at level 2. Yeah.
Let's see what
All
a
right,
second time around looks like.
We'll go for it again. All right. Yeah. So you guys went quiet, went stealth, if you will.
yeah,
Which
but
is- which
sort
you
of.
were
I
doing.
mean, but you know, we having we actually hired a lot of people. Like we built our team stronger on the dev side, especially. And yeah, now it's actually we on the going to the market strategy already mapped out. So March, it's a big month for us, especially end of
Okay.
March. We're launching our gaming platform. It's gonna be.
Hey.
I trying to, I would say, one of a kind. You know, everybody say that, but like really community player focus, like with achievement tools, player wallet, with a lot of like rewards for the players and all that stuff. And it's more like a decentralized vendor tool also. So any game can plug in and basically monetize their or build their community on our platform. So it's pretty cool.
Wow.
And we have high level tech there also inside. You can swap trades if you have a trade swap on your NFT collection or PFP collection, whatever. So there's a lot of things you can do. I'm pretty proud on that. And yeah, on Actually, you know Winamp? You remember the music player?
Yeah, I was about to say
Yes.
that old music player. Yeah.
They're going Web3, and then we scored sort of a deal with them also. That's pretty cool. So going like for like retro a little bit, and pretty interesting projects approaching us.
You
A
should
lot
give
in
some
development. So yeah, but on the gaming side, definitely owned. Yesterday we revealed our logo, and yeah, there's gonna be a lot of stuff to do, and we know that it's a bear market, and
Right.
you know there's not as maybe Pierre can confirm is like there's not so many Web3 games actually playable right now, you know, or
Right.
the good ones. So
We're playing one of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are.
It's going
I'm-
really
this is like-
laggy. It's really lagging out on me right now.
I'm coming. Run.
Uh,
Run.
the Sam's
like-
taking over again.
Oh!
No, but basically we're planning to prepare ourselves for the, you know, like for the time when all the games releasing, you know,
Yeah.
or let's say more and more games will be finished development, and then basically we are there and having already built the foundation and, you know, people where to go to. So
Yeah, so you guys are doing
Run.
the social side of things, or do you want to get in touch with games like earlier? Oh shit, I need ammo. Like earlier in their development process, so you're like helping with
Yeah.
like the initial release of NFTs and stuff. Do I not have enough? Oh no, I don't have enough.
Run.
I need a
Okay.
knife. Time to knife some folks.
Keep them busy. I'll
Hey.
shoot them.
Hey. Ha! Hiya! Oh yeah. Hiya! need
No,
enough
I mean
PXP.
we help with development. Also our SDK, you know, what we offer
Did you die?
games
I
for
died. Sorry.
entering Web3. It's already live on Immutable. We have like already 160,000 unique
Holy
active
shit.
wallets. It's pretty cool for the first game, what is launching there. So we help a lot, and of course we want to have contact early stage, because this is basically where I really like that we, you know, can help these games going to the market, you know, or, you know, give some insights or connect them or build with them or make partnerships. So there's a lot of things we're doing on that side. So yeah, that's why 2023 we really have like so much going on, and you know, I think everyone agree that this is like a big year for Web3 in general, Web3 gaming, and so on. So yeah, we are there. And
I just hope it
welcoming everybody.
happens in Q1 and it doesn't have. We don't have to wait around until like
Yeah, we don't want
September
it to
or whatever.
long.
Yeah.
No. End of March is a deadline, you know.
Yeah. That's when like either Web3 turns on or it doesn't. Like that's it. End of March. You heard it here up first, folks.
Is anyone
All
going to Pocket Gamers in London end of
Going
this
where?
month?
I was planning to, but I cannot attend. But my one of the CTO from the SDK, what we built, he gonna be there because it's big for mobile gaming, and we also join. I think Immutable. You're also going to Pocket Gamers, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, we might. I actually don't remember. Like we're gonna be in a bunch of stuff in the first 6
Yeah,
months.
for sure.
But I
think
don't,
also NFT NYC, you sponsor. Do you got
Yeah,
going there?
so-
So this
for sure the big ones that we do are NFT NYC, GDC, and then like a couple more that I'm blanking on right now. Like in Europe in the second half of the year, like we'll probably do like this year we're taking a more targeted approach. I think just like the market is being more rational as well. So like
Yeah.
probably like 3 or
Everyone's like, all right, party's over.
I must say that I really enjoy the Web3 events. They're actually more cool than the for example, we've been on Gamescom. It's a different vibe. I don't know, like the crypto community is such crazy and more open, and gamers a little bit. I don't know, like these gaming conferences. I was on the wrong one, but I really enjoy like crypto game Web3 conferences much more. But maybe it's just what it was, you know, excellent.
Nah, the crypto folks are fun. They like to have a good time. Yeah, so KG, by the way, you bring up a very good point. We were planning on playing 4-person squads tonight, and so now we're playing 2v2 to see who can go and last longer rounds. Here we are. So we can't wait to play 4-person squads either. All right, so Mirko, Bekah, why don't you guys pull it up real quick? If you have it on in the background. I don't know
So
if Bekah...
I have a little weird situation where I'm streaming on my Mac and I'm playing on my PC. So
All right. No worries. Mirko, can you
I
share
don't know
your
if I can
screen?
screen share, or I can screen share. I know I
Yeah.
can't.
If you pull it up, it should work. And I'm going to exit because it was starting to lag out there towards the end. So I think I get one game before I have to like exit and then log back in.
Really?
Yeah, I sent it the invite code for the private match in the chat. So,
Ooh,
Bekah, if
there
you
you
would like
go.
to join.
Oh, you
in.
did? Okay, hold on. Let me check. Hold on, okay.
Let's see if you can beat us. What did we do? We did what? Level 3?
I mean, like, it was probably the hardest level that has been released by Undead Blacks yet, from what I understood.
For sure.
Well, what
Yeah.
would Garfield said about this? Right?
He would have said he would already be asleep. It's a Monday. This guy's not staying awake on Mondays. Yeah. I agree, Carlin. The Left 4 Dead of Web3. That's the idea behind this. It's so like the squatting up. I think it'll be really cool when you get new maps. I don't know. There's a lot that's very exciting about this.
I think the really cool part, like with all this Left 4 Dead things, is the co-op mode. That's why I think they really need to like get us out.
It's still in beta. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. This is. I mean, all of Web3 is still in beta. Even Uniswap. But
Bekah, are you ready to stream? Because we're already in the team. I think we're good to go.
Can you share your screen, Mirko? Is that possible?
Oh, yeah, sure. I can try.
Boom.
1 second.
And while we're doing this on the back end too, we're going to talk about you, Pierre, and what you're up to, and what Immutable's been doing.
What'd you just pull out?
Huh? I pulled out this is the laptop that it's not working on right now. So I was going to try. Also, I have to show you if I can pull this up because I did use a little bit.
Can you see my screen?
Not yet. There we go. All right.
Okay,
Perfect.
then I'm ready. Bekah?
All right.
Ready?
Ready up. I do have to show this off because it was one thing that I was very proud of that I did ahead of this, which is, where is it? Downloads.
I think you need to press start.
Yeah, already.
Okay.
Oh, okay. There it goes. There we go.
Okay, Bekah, let's get at least to level 4 here. Yeah?
No.
Nice. My PC games aren't really my forte.
It's harder than it looks, guys.
I know, it really is. They come at
Bekah,
you.
let's stick together, please. Yeah.
Yeah, you should stick in the back
Shift for running. Yeah.
Where
and,
we should stick to the end over there because there's less zombies here this way.
We need to keep our back. Wow, fuck. I didn't change the aiming sensitivity. Bekah, hi. What are you doing? Don't sleep there. What is that?
Do you have your mouse hooked up to this at least?
Yes, I do.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Wow.
Shit, I need ammo.
Mirko, I'm impressed at your ability to play with that sensitivity. It's like,
fuck.
You're looking at a professional first-person shooter player over here.
Really?
Yeah, he back in the day, he played competitive.
Nice.
Yeah, that was Counter-Strike 1.6. It was really nostalgic when I was playing it on New Year's Eve.
Sure, man.
Nice.
Okay, Bekah, let's. Bekah.
Yeah. So while they're doing this, Pierre, what's going on in Immutable? I know that there's some fancy footwork kind of games coming out. I know Undead Blocks is one of the wonderful IMX based games, but
yeah. So it's a good question. So one of the important piece that we're working on in 2023, right, is just like continuously bring as much high quality content as we can. So it's really focusing on identifying who is building the right games, who is building a good game in a lot more rational market, like what's the timeline and like what are really good honorable guys. That was honorable.
Yes. Yeah. For honor, right? That's what crypto needs right now. More honor.
Okay, that was warm up, yeah.
Warm up.
Change your sensitivity. Change the.
What are you changing? The sensitivity?
Yeah. So you click settings.
Yeah.
And then mouse, keyboard, and then you want to switch the first two when it says sensitivities, and then you want to put that around 10. This way it will be a lot more manageable. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Guys, I have to real quick before we start this next game. I did use some AI to help me ahead of this ad read from tonight. Here, hold on. I
Wait,
gotta
do
pull
you
this
have
up.
the same computer as me?
Maybe, but I got them to make a Garfield. I'll see if I can throw it up on my Mac here in a second, but I got them to make a Garfield eating cat food that says SX Bet in AI earlier today.
I love
Midjourney,
it.
thank you. Shout out to Midjourney.
Wait, I just saw the funniest tweet. Someone was like, did you see how fast everyone moved from Web3 to AI? I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah.
It is impressive.
Are you ready, Bekah?
I'm ready.
Yeah, two girls. Here we go.
Okay.
Ladies' night at Undead Blocks. Very excited. Yeah, so you said something that was really funny to me, and I was a little bit looking for this random Garfield picture that I downloaded earlier today. But you said looking for games that are like building in a rational market, which is like very funny. So what are you guys looking for partners? Like in a bull, it's like anyone who has a pulse, basically. Like if you want to come on, you'll probably get
Bekah,
funding
we need to
be able
stick
like,
together.
build. But like, what are you looking for now when you say like a rational market? I'm interested.
I mean, I would say in general, right? In bull market like last year, what we see is that like there's a lot of really big ideas, but it might take many years to come to market. It's a lot of efforts, and like those might be great games, but there's a lot of things that are unproven. Today, and like we haven't changed radically, but like today we care about games that are closer to launching, so that they can prove, they can like iterate, users can start using it. Like Undead is a great example here. Like it's a beta, we can talk about it, we can try it, and we want to be able to like see the games iterate, like different iteration around how the NFTs use in the game, right? Whether it's a skin, a weapon, like how can it be used cleverly to enhance the user experience from the gamer, right? Like this game could be like right now it looks like a Web2 games, right? But like all the stuff that comes around it should enhance the experience for the users around like owning the assets, being able to just like have a lot more customization, all the stuff that will come around it, like tournaments and like the different ways of doing tournaments will enhance user experience. So that's what we're looking for, right? So there is still an element of quantity. We want to be able to like work with as many good games as possible. It's a hit market, right? Like it's a lot of like a few games that have the most amount of users, and games that can be good, live quickly, and come up with creative use cases. That's pretty much a big part of the focus. We have a huge, very talented BD team. I think I don't remember how many people we are in now.
Self promotion about the BD team being pretty amazing.
More of my colleagues. I actually focus more on the partnerships now. But
all right.
a lot of the like the BD gaming is like the guys that are just, and the guys and the girls that are just like working with titles and bringing them on Immutable. And like part of this, right? Part of bringing the right quality.
Oh my goodness, there's so many
Oh my
zombies.
God, there's so many zombies. Mirko, I died on you.
Man, he's in the zone right now.
Like a flamethrower.
This is his element.
He is getting headshots after headshots.
I know. Jeez Louise. Now that he's got his sensitivity turned right, he's going to carry this team.
I'm out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's really cool. So what you are on the inside, Skip. You're on the inside. Whatever you're willing to share. What games are in the next? Because it sounds like you're closer to launch or closer to beta, so people can get in and start like getting their hands dirty with it. What games are you excited about right now that are coming out in the next like 3 months in Q1?
Yeah, I mean, Illuvium, you're probably familiar with, right? Like I was lucky enough to be able to try it in beta in London. Like we were at NFT London, they were demoing it. It was really fun to play. I think this is a game that's long awaited that we've talked about for a while. So very excited to see this, and it's just like a very high quality game that's coming. So that's exciting. Obviously, we're excited for Undead Blocks 2. I think the end of it goes live out of beta at the end of February. So it's obviously like live and
4-person squads ready. We're ready for it. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, Illuvium. I actually got access to the private beta, and it is amazing. Although I haven't quite figured out yet. I gotta watch a video. How to actually catch an alluvial. 3 rounds. There you go. All right.
I killed 0 people.
It was really funny. I just saw the XP like ratcheting up on Mirko, and then yeah, it was 0 for Bekah. All right, let's get back in. I let my computer cool down a little bit. I got out of Undead block, so hopefully that will help. Let me pull it back up real quick. Yeah, whoa. My son, one of the things that he does now is like if anything's like really big, he like looks and he's like, whoa, and it's very cute. So maybe I'll catch a video of that just some other time. Well, that's cool. I mean, Illuvium, I did just see that they're like playing the land thing, and honestly, the land, it's like a farming simulator, but in the future, and I can definitely get behind that, as Bekah knows very well. I'm all about. I'm just a casual gamer. Yeah. Casual gamer who dips my toes occasionally into the first-person shooters of Web3. Here we go.
First shooters are always fun, right? Like after maybe 5 minutes of like, oh, this goes too fast. Eventually, everything stabilizes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me like getting used to a mouse and playing a PC game, because I feel like the last PC game I really played was Tomb Raider. So that's how.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
All right. All right, here we go. Let's
Has
jump
anyone
in.
played Blade and Sorcery though? Because on Oculus, because that shit is so hilarious. Like actually stabbing people with 2 hands and like climbing up things. It just drives me. It's so funny to me. The graphics are pretty terrible, but like the maneuvering and mechanisms is great.
Apparently, we have to get the Stonks paddle, by the way. But I have not played it yet. I really do want to play it. You're gonna like. I should have asked for Christmas for Noctis, but I need to get a Windows gaming PC first. All right. Do you have an invite code?
I did. I sent it to you. Yeah.
Private chat. There we go. All right. Invite code. Here we go.
I must admit, there's one game. It's out of Web3, but I'm looking forward to play that. And
yes.
Will be released in June 2nd if you have the early edition paid, and it's Diablo 4. I need to play it it's waiting like 10 years, I think, around that, to play that. So this is coming finally.
That'll be fun. Yeah, what am I doing in June? Oh, I'll be in
I take off 3 months, gentlemen. So
there you go.
But everything needs to be done by March, and then in June I can maybe take off. No, just kidding.
All right, it's feeling good now. I'm feeling better than I was.
Okay, gentlemen, good luck. Yeah, boys, let's go. Yeah, save the Monday,
and then one covers the back, and the other gets the front, and then.
It sounds like an amazing plan, but like
there's a zombie behind you. Sorry, I didn't kill him.
You let me out dry over there.
I know. I'm just watching.
You should not go in a house like me, and then there is no exit. That's a very terrible choice.
Oh yeah, there we go. I'm feeling the burn this time. Watch behind you! Oh. All right, sorry, I was reloading. Oh, I just shot you on accident.
Do we lose XP when we shoot one another? I don't think so, right? Hopefully.
Reloading.
All right.
There we go. Got a nice little headshot. All right, we got some ammo now. We're both doing good on XP. That's always good.
Good.
That's what got me last time is
we should be able to. I think we can make it to round 4.
Yeah.
Very careful in what I said.
I know you were about to say 5.
And then I was like, maybe not.
I don't know when the Mac's gonna start lagging out on me.
But just jumping back, like I think on the topic, like when we saw the play to earn hype, there was like too many, I would say, games that they're just writing hypes, and to build a good games, but Pierre said it takes time.
Careful, behind you.
Oy.
And I think we will see a very big shift, how games actually, like, the core values of a games are more important, like the fun and coming more and more into focus. And yeah, but I'm super excited about like games with a large economy planned, like Illuvium, and yeah. But I really think like it's still not like the target in the beginning was like really investors, more like gamers, and now it's like I think the whole space shifted towards game experience and you know.
I need some ammo.
Oh yeah. Round 5, yeah, or 4.
Yeah, round 5. Round 5. We got this.
Oh, run,
I'm
run.
already dead, personally.
Run. These are fast zombies.
These are runners.
These not fast zombies?
These are 28-day later zombies right here. All right.
Yeah, it's
They're
very
too fresh.
Yeah,
I don't know how I died this time, honestly. Anyways, that was a good game.
Lose XP when buying ammos, opening doors. Ooh, interesting. And buying weapons. All right, here we go.
It was another warm-up, or there's a second round?
Yeah, we'll go one more time. Although it will get probably laggy on me, so that's the only thing. It seems like my computer starts to overheat.
So Ryan, the gaming PC you got was garbage?
No, it's not that. It's just maybe KG can help me if they've run into this thing before while we're live on the internet for the world to see us playing Undead Blocks. When I load up the game, it doesn't let me change any of the settings. And so it says like title, and that music is just blasting through my ears, and I can't hear anything, and I can't change any of the settings. And so it's
Ryan,
impossible to like
go.
have distracting me. I see your plan, Bekah.
All right, we make it to round 4.
Yeah. This time I'm feeling it.
So
what happens once we start getting like bum rushed by all of the zombies?
I know they all just come at once.
We can start running away.
I think this ammunition box
behind you.
Because when I played it first time, I think there was no ammunition box. So basically, when you're out of bullets, you only have a knife.
Yeah.
And it was super survival in the beginning.
Yeah, I know. It's like Last of Us on super hard mode. By the way, Last of Us coming out January 15th. Anyone else?
Yeah, Last of Us. Yeah.
Dude, I'm so stoked. But so now that you're not in the middle of playing, Mirko, what are some partnerships that you guys have coming up in the next quarter or two that you are like super stoked about? Curious.
I mean, basically, what we do like for the release of our platform, we partner actually with all, not just like listing games or supporting them for visibility and community. Basically, we have unique NFT drops as a partnership with all the games, basically. You know, so it's basically like a community engagement NFT. It's handmade, it's unique, it's generated art, and basically dropping that to the communities. And yes, this is basically the big release from our platform. But of course, we haven't finished the conversation with Pierre because it's of course immutable X focus, because we know that, you know, early stage we know that 0% transaction fees, like what immutable is offering,
away? All right, run.
It's like key. Yes. And that's why, of course, immutable is integrated. We have other blockchains, of course, as well, because we want to give variety to the blockchains, to the games. Yeah, but that's basically it. And partnerships along the way, you know, I think there's so many cool projects coming all the time, and you know, we are there and, you know, picking up where we can, and you know, of course, introductions and everything. Yeah.
We needed the run 3. All right, should we reload? Should we get more ammo? Should we open the door or no?
No door. We don't want to be stuck anywhere.
All right.
Yeah.
I say we stay together and then we shoot and then we keep moving, because I feel that's, and we move in circle because they just run after us.
Where did you go? Oh, there you are. Okay. Okay. Feeling good. Feeling great. Settings are not allowed to change. Yeah, Tea Flowers. For some, I don't know. I downloaded originally through the Elixir launcher, so maybe that's what's doing, and I need to uninstall everything. But I hear a lot of zombies. And so maybe that's what's going on.
It's not.
Watch out! Watch out! Get out of there! Get out of there! Run away! Oh shit! All right, run! Let's get a move on. Oh, it's starting to lag out on me.
I'm stuck.
Pierre, by the way, I think that your character you play looks like Aduni a little bit, you know, on the character.
He totally does. That was one of my first thought when like looking at him. Oh my god!
So just for FYI, so Aduni is Pierre's
God.
colleague in Mirko.
No. It does look like Adoni though.
Okay, then I let me chip back in. Then I choose Aduni
you
again.
guys. Yeah, you guys.
Bekah, can we make a Aduni squad for one time only?
Okay, you want me to change?
It was ladies' night. Time for
no,
guys.
I mean just the character.
What'd
Let
you
me
say?
send a message to Adoni.
Perfect. The character. Let me quick share my screen then. And
Have you met
which huh?
I have not met Aduni.
He's one of our he's an RBG team in Europe, so he's based in Greece. That's but he does look like this character that I have, and then that Mirko was
bald with a good goatee. He usually likes to wear a shirt.
Yeah, he got the neck tattoo and the shotgun always on the conference.
Not that part.
Always in his backpack, hanging over his shoulder.
Bekah, which round we go for?
T Flowers, thanks for looking into me. I'm just gonna
say?
like run it, uninstall everything, and do it back. But
yeah, which round we go for? 5?
Well,
round 5.
55 zombies or 50 something. So that's the number, I guess, to be.
Okay.
55 zombies. All right.
It seems like pumped for this challenge. Let's go.
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, so that'll be cool. So I am super stoked for a lot of stuff that's built on IMX. I guess when you are, I'm just super curious about this. Like when you're thinking about IMX as like partners, you're looking to folks like Mirko, right, who are building kind of a platform to help launch games and get NFTs out there. Is like if I'm looking at the tech stack, okay, Uni is not doing well. If I'm looking at the tech stack, right, you got the infrastructure blockchain on the bottom. The games are developing on top and plugging into the blockchain through kind of Mirko services and what you're doing. I guess talk me through that a little bit before I just start jumping to conclusions and sounding like an idiot live on the internet.
So talk you through the the stack.
Yeah, the way you're positioning IMX in kind of the tech stack of a game developer. I'm just super curious.
Right. So, I mean, the way we position ourselves is as one-stop shop for like the Web3 studios, right? Like the games or whatever. So a game should be able, like IMX is not just a tech, right? Like it's several different components. It's one big piece is the tech that it's the zero gas fee, it's the ZK rollup in partnership with Starkware, all this piece that you're probably familiar with, and that's one important part, right? It's like it acts as the back end where the game doesn't run, right? But the NFTs are like quote unquote like stored, I guess, right? Like that's where they transact. Like that's a very transaction based piece, and that's that part of the tech. But we also have a whole advisory piece where we've built a game before in Web3 and we've built success systems. So we've and
Gods Unchained did very well during the PokeStarter Awards ceremony. So I do know. Yeah.
And so we have that expertise of being able to build games. And so we have this whole, like on top of the tech, there's this whole advisory part of the business where we help games through the studio and through what we've learned in through our partner success team and all of those other teams to essentially build better Web3 games, whether that's economics, tokenomics, making the right choices of tech here and there. Like there's this whole advisory piece of the business, designing the game, like integrating the NFTs, etc. And then there's the third part, which I guess is where the partners pull in, is the ecosystem.
Yeah.
And the ecosystem is primarily, the main point is how can we help? It's helping games in many different ways, right? It's helping games reduce their friction to build in Web3. So we do a piece of it, but there might be partners like what what Mirko's built, like lots of different partners are building different pieces of the stack that helps the game integrate faster. So that's one way of helping the games, but also the second piece is ecosystem partners where we can help games acquire users. That's a really important piece, right?
Yeah, which is like the number one thing we're trying to focus on here is like we just, as much as like everyone talks about like, here's the sweet tech, here's all the transaction throughput, here are the NFTs, here's like the earning potential, stuff like that. Like at the end of the day, like you're not going to convince a gamer to come in. So I just want to, all I want to do all day, all night, if I could do this every night, my kids like didn't need a father figure in their life. Like I just want to show gameplay because like this game is fun. Like I'm like super engrossed just watching Mirko like pwn some zombies. And like that is the hardest thing, is getting people to look at Web3 games and not think, oh, it's just some NFT scam, or it's just some grift, or it's just some pump and dump scheme kind of thing.
Exactly.
So yes, the users are the most important.
And Web3 has been Web3 gaming so far still has been very financial driven.
Right.
And most of the games are still not thinking too much about like how do you acquire users that want to play the game? How do you like put the games in front of them? So we are working through different partnerships that can help with this, and just essentially how do we do more of what's going on now, right? Like I think Undead Block does this really well. They have those tournaments. I don't remember if it used to be every weekend. It might still be, but I don't want to say something wrong here. But they have those tournaments where like users come in and then they play and they do exactly what we're doing, right? But it's like it's going through the weekend, and it's been very successful in getting new users to discover the games and play and be interested in all that. So a lot, like as much as we can build the ecosystem to support games, to have
shit, Mirko single-handedly carrying this evening.
I know, sorry, I'm useless.
Look at this XP right there, 16,900.
69, nice. All right, but continue.
So like reducing frictions to build a game, reducing frictions to acquire users are the two main points. And then the last piece that we think about is you build a great game, users want to do it, want to play, want to come in. How do you reduce frictions for them to like play, right? Because it's still complicated. So, you do have to get a wallet, you do have to get like, the NFT. And so partners that help with reducing frictions at the user level and help the onboarding and clarify this. And it's essentially like the gold standard is being able to make the game just as accessible as any Web2 game that exists today. It's not super easy, right? You still have to have a Steam account or whatever account you need to install the game, all those stuff. But like, how can we simplify it as much as possible to make it known, to make it a known world for users? And I think, again, Undead Block is a pretty good example of this, right? Where when you onboarded today, it was pretty similar to what you just had to link a wallet, but everything else was a very smooth experience in comparison to some of the other Web3 games where you would have to like purchase an NFTs just to play.
You had to like set up a MetaMask, go to OpenSea, buy a secondary NFT, look through the mint price, and it looks like T-Flower seems to be in the know, by the way. So tournaments will be back after launch on February 28th.
Nice.
To be. I was gonna say announced, and I was gonna try and make.
I just love how you're corralling these zombies. Like I
know. It's just like sheep in the pen. Get them following around your line, and do right in the
and then you just shoot them all, and they're all in one little like dense circuit.
Just drafting.
Wait, is this round 4?
This is round 4.
Oh, there's a new
Yeah.
king in town. That's for sure.
I know, that is 100% sure. So now we can pontificate a little bit. We're getting close to the end of the evening, and all of these statements are by the individual only, of course. But Pierre, like, what do you see? So one of the biggest things I think I know I'm talking like Grant and talking to a lot of game founders out there, getting new users. How are we as an industry, like, what is the number one thing holding back users from coming in that isn't like it's a fun game? Because I feel like we are seeing fun games being built and put out now. So like, what do you think is holding back the next echelon, as opposed to us like trying to steal market share from someone else because it's another person who's already got a wallet downloaded?
Damn. Survive fourth round. You're killing it. So I think so. You gave one. I think the big one is still like around getting the right games out there. It takes time, I think around this, there's still an element of this is happening, but it doesn't happen overnight, right?
Right.
Everything takes time to happen. Like a paradigm shift, like doesn't look like one, and then right? So
every history happens slowly, then all at once, right? Someone
exactly, and
influential
you
said
don't
that at some
necessarily
point.
feel it, right? Like I don't
Yeah.
think you necessarily feel that it's happening, but it is happening, and users are coming, and like we're still like we're seeing a lot of this with a bear market, and just thinking of bear and bull shouldn't really be a thing either,
Ooh.
because it doesn't matter on this. But I think apart from this, frictions around like being able to play the game without needing wallets, without like or without having a painful experience around the wallet, without having a painful experience around the NFT, is one. And then I think just more creative use case around like the NFTs adding value to the gamers day one or quickly, and that people can just more easily grasp. And and I think the rest will be just time and like quality over time will make the work, because like the gamers are still, like the NFT gaming piece is very like it's a dirty word in a lot of the gamers' mind. So it's going to take
digital collectible. Is that what you meant to say? Sorry.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. It's going to take a little bit of time, right, to just like move that needle, and it's just like going to be done through consistently putting out good work and good quality games. I think that's like there's no secret sauce there, right? It's like reducing friction and constantly doing like the right work and creating use cases, like quality use cases for users.
Yeah. Do you, as much as you're seeing a ton of games, so maybe you have an answer that you're not allowed to say yet, but like, are there any games out there that are doing like unique gameplay that is only available with blockchain? Like, obviously like having a character that's like leveled up and then you can go sell it is like something, but is there like, I think about like Metal Gear Solid, right? When you had to unplug the controller and plug it into the second port in order to play Psychic Mantis. Like, is there some gameplay element that is coming out that people like, oh shit, we need to give blockchain gaming like a real look, because it unlocks this whole new way of gameplay that wasn't available before this existed?
Yeah, so
big questions.
Yeah.
Evening with Ryan Day and Bekah. Here we go.
I can't speak to a specific use case just because like we obviously like games want to keep some of their stuff private.
Some of the secret sauce until
like we do, right? It's not like a lot of games are still thinking of it as there's a lot of stuff that's inherited from PFP land, right? Like a lot of in the games, the digital assets are very similar to what PFP would have been. But like we start to see like creative use cases, and I think that's what makes me the most bullish, right? It's like when you combine, when blockchain does something that wasn't possible for other games before, and do it in a creative way, that's when users like it makes the game 50% better, and that's enough to convince somebody to make the effort of like trying something new. And like we're seeing all those use cases. So it's not live yet, but it'll come.
All right, I'm excited. Hopefully in Q1, because that's when Web3 needs to happen. Otherwise, we're all packed up. Yeah. What about you, Mirko? What do you see? Like, obviously a fun game, right? That's the answer everyone gives. But what do you see as like the biggest like hurdle right now to users coming into the space? I'm thinking like the people who are, not watching us on Twitch, because the people watching us on Twitch are the best and they already understand Web3 games are the best. But like the people out there who are watching all those Apex Legends players on Twitch that are like, maybe I should give this NFT thing or this Web3 gaming thing a shot. What's the big hurdle you see that's stopping them from jumping over?
I think because we cannot squeeze, let's say, or push the NFTs or digital collectibles to the player. That's why I think we need to build new games and building then the new communities around that. That's why it takes more time. That's why you don't see like a lot of impact in the current market and all that stuff, But again, like I think was what Pierre said, like
shout out Kev, by the way. He's here on both YouTube and Twitch. Thank you for giving us all the viewers. We need the numbers. Appreciate it, Kev. All right. Sorry, continue.
I think the biggest challenge or the biggest mistake what you could do as a project is like really the login with your wallet, or let's say MetaMask, or having funds required to play a game. This is the people will step away. This is you can see that in the previous, and it slows down your growth and all that stuff. So I think like as like we have also a wallet solution. What basically you can do it with Google You can do it with your Steam account. You know, you just plug in, and in the back end there will be a wallet created, you know, and attached to your social login. You know, Reddit did it pretty well, you know, with like typing in your keyword and then, hey, there's a wallet. So that easy, it's blockchain. You know, you don't come with fancy words and trying to invent something new. You know, like I think we are not here. Like the gaming space is already there. We just need to adjust to it. And you know, as much as I love Web3 to say Web3 because it's a common word, but I would say, hey, look, gaming never meant to be decentralized completely. You know, I think it's not in financing. Yes, makes completely sense. You know, you want to be in control, but on gaming, look, make it simple. That's why and as a team, we always talk about 2.5, Web 2.5. Right. This is like and look, if the technology is ready and everybody's ready for complete decentralization, hey, then we go there also with gaming. But let's do one step first, and then aim for the let's say Web 3.0, and let's take 2.5 as a middle step, where we get the masses with the like same solution. But why you need to be everything need to be on chain? You know, and tell me one blockchain who is running all transaction if it would be everything on chain. So you know, most people are using like virtual items for certain things, and then the actual let's say a unique item is an NFT. So and of course there's games would have different play styles and all that stuff, and yeah, so this is my objective on that. And
I mean, you bring up a good point, like having to have like Matic or IMX or something in order to like jump in and start playing a game. I just think about like how many free trials have you given up on that you're signing up for, whatever it is, when they're like, put in your credit card before we start your 7-day or 14-day free trial. Like I can't 98% of the time, unless I like really need this thing and I'm gonna test it out and I'm actually gonna try. Like you're never gonna get someone to try something out that they're already waffling on if you ask them to also put up.
Yeah, and look at the prices. Like, look, it's not what is the gaming price you would pay for a AAA title? That's maybe $60. Ultimate Edition 90. You know, but our prices at the moment on Web3 is like 1 Ethereum. You know, like wow, okay. You know, and
for like a beta 0.01.
But and there's no gameplay. You know, like what is that? Like what you're paying for? You know, so. Yeah. It's not designed. So the first approach, and of course it was a trend, and lucky, of course, Axie Infinity put the gaming space in the spotlight, and we awesome. Are thankful for that. But it wasn't really for a gamer. Like it's an idle game. Like I'm still. You can play only. Okay, now they released the Homeland, but it was still the one play for 2 years. It's not keeping people so long if there wouldn't be a financial factor. Right. And also, as you know, we started as a guild, but the guild model, what you saw, it's not going to happen. I think through the monetization, you will have like, for example, let's say 30 people with the same name, and they have maybe 10 titles. And in each title, let's say I like RPGs, I grinding there, and together you grind into a treasury. And then that treasury might be a person who is good in, you know, trading them on a secondary market, and then making money for the whole community. But maybe your rewards are $150 to $300. It's more like a little side hustle, what you can have unlocked now through gaming. So this is how I personally see we see the guild space. But yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no. That's I totally agree. And it's like, you know, you bring up a really good point, which is like all of this stuff is really built for people in the crypto already. Whereas like we are asking, we are what I think there's maybe 1,000 loud voices on crypto Twitter that talk about Web3 gaming. We are 1,000 people asking like 1 billion like hardcore gamers to be like, no. You guys are doing it wrong. You guys should just come over to our side. It's much warmer in the water over here. Like we need to be a little bit more thoughtful about our approach on a lot of this stuff. Because like they have the money in the masses right now where we're just kind of being like, yeah, we're cool and fresh, but that doesn't always close the deal. Yeah, well, thank you guys for hopping in and playing. It's been, we're a little past the hour. I gave us 10 minutes because we took 10 minutes to figure this out. And but next time when we're on, we'll do full 4-team squad, and that way Mirko can carry us all, not just Bekah, live for the internet. This was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for coming on. I guess where can people find you? What can people do? Where are you going? What's happening soon? So that way all these people can that are paying attention can find you out and that kind of stuff. You guys go.
Start.
I mean, like we're going nowhere. We're here to stay. I would say, you know,
Okay.
as UNIX Gaming. I think you can meet us on NFT NYC, on permissionless in September
Hey,
11th to the
there you
13th. The biggest
go.
gaming booth in the Austin hall, or what is the name?
Yeah,
Sorry, I don't know the conference hall. Yeah, so we have really a lot to offer this year. It's crazy. Yeah, and we like to build, we like to connect. So everybody, like, hit up my Twitter. It's also linked in the shout out,
Yep.
in the retweet. And yeah, let's just connect and build that year. You know, like, there's so many things to do, and you know, like, I'm love to talk about, you know, like, what you can do. And I'm not only talking. This is one thing I see in the Web3 space. You know, too many people talking, they don't act, they execute. We happy to execute, and of course, like, with like-minded people, hang out like here tonight or my morning, on Play Economy. So yeah, let's make a squad up again anytime soon. Just hit me up, you know where to find me. And yeah, thank you for the time.
Yeah, of course. If any fun games that are like roughly 4 players that come through the UNIX platform, let me know, and we'll work out a beta code to get in and start testing that out.
No worries.
And then Pierre, where can people find you?
Yeah, so people can find us on Twitter and Discord. So it's @immutable on Twitter, and then there's immutable Discord. We'll be at for sure at NFT NYC. We'll be at GDC and a bunch of other gaming specific conference, as well as a couple Web3 conferences.
Nice.
And then you can hear Robbie Ferguson, our co-founder and president, is pretty. Creates quite a bit of content. You can find, I think the podcast is called Between Two Layers, where he speaks about different topics. He's very good, very articulate, and is obviously able to like give a really good vision of what we're doing and where Web3 gaming is going, and like our vision for it. So that's a really good source from Robbie, and he's on a couple.
So you're saying we should have invited Robbie tonight? I'm just joking, Pierre. I'm just joking. Next time. We'll have the full suite. We'll have the entire IMX team on.
Exactly. And hopefully, like, we will be one squad, and then you guys are the other.
We can do a live tournament, IMX tournament. This will be perfect. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, thanks.
Yeah, and shout out to SXBet. Yeah, so
SXBet, the only Garfield sponsor in existence, as far as I'm aware. So SXBet, make sure check the link in the show notes if you want to give me a little bit of a shout out. Go check it out. SXBet.com, the greatest sports betting platform that Garfield loves, for sure. Well, thank you all. This has been a wonderful episode of Play Economy. Everyone out there on the internet, we all love you, each individually and equally, very much like my children. So, all right, guys, it's been real. Catch you on the other side.
Thank you. Bye.